I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay, 'cause I got it. Ooh, I'll never be like you.
I completely forgot that we're an hour behind here, which is pretty good because that means I got an extra hour of sleep, so I'm feeling really good today. But I'm still at the hotel and I don't know what I'm gonna say tonight, trying to find an Airbnb. Luckily, Chicago is a pretty massive city, which I did not know, so it should be easy to find a place. I really did not know how big this place was and how metropolis it is, because there's so many tall buildings. It's like downtown Manhattan, but for the whole thing. Look at this. Chicago. I just booked a hostel like 2 blocks away from the hotel. I was gonna stay in an Airbnb, but I feel like when you're traveling alone, it's almost better to stay in a hostel. For one, you get to save a lot of money, and for two, you get to meet a lot of cool people who are traveling here. And for the most part, I'd say they're all really great people. I've met some of the coolest people I know in hostels, and some of the cutest girls. Just booked a room.
Okay. Check-in is at 3. You just go 2 blocks out to Michigan Avenue and take a right, and you'll see it.
Okay, thank you. A hostel is pretty much a hotel that you share with other people. You still get your own bed, but you typically share the room with 3 others. I was gonna stay in an Airbnb, but I was wasting so much time trying to find a good one, so I was like, this is a good price, good location, I'm gonna go with it. It was still like $65, but this area that it's in is amazing, so I'm gonna have more time to enjoy Chicago.
Can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay, 'cause I got it. Ooh.
The hostel recommended me to come here to Millennium Park, and this is supposedly where that big bean is. Operation Find Big Bean. What the heck is this though? This Millennium Park already seems very similar to Central Park. Actually, Chicago in general is very similar to New York, but the people are a lot friendlier here and it's a lot cleaner. Oh man, it is tourists galore. I was not expecting this. Honestly, I had no idea it was such a great mirror. Can I get a photo with you guys? Now that's how you get a thumbnail. You know, sometimes you gotta be a little savage for your thumbnail. But honestly, why I did it was because it's a good way to start a conversation with someone that's not creepy. Because those girls are awesome. They're traveling here from New Jersey and they're going all the way across the country. I think I may even meet up with them sometime tomorrow. There are 2 really cool girls, so you know, it's a good way to make new friends. You just gotta ask for a selfie with someone.
I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay, 'cause I got it.
This is so cool. Look at this.
Ooh, I'll never be like you.
Going under the waterfall. Doing it.
I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake.
You guys know I can't go past a park pond without going swimming in it. I don't even think I've been in Chicago for over 24 hours, but it's really fixing my travel bug that I've been having. Chicago's kind of a mix between New York and maybe like another big European country. Maybe Paris. Yeah, I'd go with Paris. All the architecture is beautiful. It's very classical looking. I'm truly really enjoying it so far. I have 2.5 more days and I feel like I'm running out of time. I feel like there's so much to do and I'm a little overwhelmed, but next up I want to try and find Grant Skate Park. So yesterday at Street League, I met my man Cole, who's a local here.
What up?
Cole shreds, so he's gonna get some tricks for you guys. You haven't fallen yet. Alright, sick. Can I do one more trick?
Yeah.
right here. I owe you $1.
All right.
Name was again? Ethan. All right, we got some viewers named Ethan and his little brother Kellum. Both of them gonna get checked for the video. You got something?
Oh, yeah.
Oh! This is the third brother? Yeah.
It is the best view of Chicago.
I'm gonna take your word for it, Bob. My friend Bobby who's in a bunch of my videos, he's from Chicago. So he told me I need to go to the Shed Aquarium because it is the best view of Chicago. Whoa, I don't know about best view, but I already see the best skate spot. This is like the famous Chicago bank thing on the water. Bobby, you were right, this is pretty amazing. You have this crazy quarter pipe spot right here. And then beautiful view of Chicago. Not only is this thing super hard to skate, but it would be so easy if you're bored to lose control and just dive right into Lake Michigan. So not only does this thing make for a great skate spot, it also makes for a nice curved chair. But I was just thinking how, I always thought you had to travel to a different country to experience getting out of your comfort zone and, you know, that exciting feeling when you're traveling. But I'm having that same exact feeling being here in Chicago. Like I said, it's this mix between New York and a European city, so it's pretty amazing. You guys need to come check it out if you've never been to Chicago. I just made it back to the hostel. I know some of you who are, especially Americans, may not know what a hostel looks like, so I'm gonna show you my room right now. Hopefully there's no one in there. So this is the master hostel. This is it. This is what a hostel looks like. This particular room has 4 beds and it's mixed. I already met the girl who's from the Netherlands. Really cool girl. You get your little bunk bed. I got the bottom bunk, which I'm hyped about. And then also this cool little couch where you could hang out. Also a little desk. And the other thing, you put all your belongings in one of these lockers that you get. This is where I'm gonna put my camera equipment, my drone, and my laptop. But then as far as clothes, I usually just leave them out. I don't think anyone would want to steal them. Maybe, you know, they want that fire fortune gear. This is actually one of the more luxurious hostels that I've stayed in, especially since in Vietnam I've stayed in hostels for like $3 a night. So for $65, this is a pretty good deal. Also, it's in the heart of the city. The hostel I'm staying at is so cool. It has a restaurant slash cafe slash bar in it. This place is really cool, but to be honest, I didn't really want this beer, so I'm gonna leave it for someone else. It's not that I'm super anti-drinking, it's just that I'm just really trying to focus right now, and if I have 1 or 2 drinks, I'm such a lightweight that it'll make me very lazy. And tomorrow I want to wake up very early because I have a full day here in Chicago, want to make it as best as possible. So tomorrow, stay tuned for a very fun episode here in Chicago.
I'm only human, can't you see? I made a mistake. Please just look me in my face. Tell me everything's okay.